my phone. Started streaming, dropped my phone. I caught it, Leia. It's okay. Nobody's going to see it except if they watch the VODs, which only like a couple thousand people watch the VODs. So I guess we don't have to worry about it too much. Hi, Miss Butt. Hi, Miss Butt. You're such a good girl. Hello, Brennan Tucker over on Twitch. First person in the VOD. How's everybody doing today? What's going on? What's new? How's life? Socks isn't too busy. She managed to attend both of my streams today. Thank you for your service, Socks. Not enough people have complimented you today, and I've noticed. Ananda, that's a fun name to say. Ananda. Finally caught alive. Thanks for hanging out with us. Horses, my sanity over on YouTube says, is me again. Blue Alpha, again, you just have the best emotes. I love that emote. How's everybody doing? Fill me in. What's new? Leia is missing her scarf. I'm going to put Tess, when we go on a walk today, she just had like a ratty free one that we got from the groomer. When we go on our walk today, I'm going to put on a different one. A follower, Mom's the Boss, sent her some scarves, so I'm going to try one of those on. Dusha over on YouTube says, "Hey John, I preferred Husky Buddies to Only Murders in the Building. That is my version of a compliment. Thank you. I'll take it. Although, in my humble opinion, Martin Short's literally the funniest man ever." Nadia says, "Hi Jonathan, it's me, Nadia." Hello, Nadia. Over on Twitch. Now we're in Sock says, "A schmancy one." Yes, a schmancy scarf. Oh. Snow Fox on YouTube says, "Ooh, hello. I can start doodling again. Leia's is so cute." Thank you, Snow Fox. I think so too. Leia, everyone thinks you're cute. Everyone thinks you're cute, Leia. I just got a notification that my car is ready for me to go pick it up, but I was like, you know what? No. I'm going to go live on Twitch and YouTube. I haven't done that enough today or this week. I've committed to doing it 4 times a week. So, Sarkar over on YouTube said, "I heard on a previous stream that you'll be getting another husky. What do you plan to name them?" No clue yet. No clue. Probably won't know until like January, February. Frankly, maybe December. But even then, I probably won't share the name. Because usually what we'll probably do is come up with a short list of like 3 to 5 names and then pick one based on the personality of the pup we end up getting. Goblin finally making use of my Twitch sub. Glad you're using those stickers, those emotes. Spellbound Chris says, "Yay, Derpskis. Yay, Chris." Okay, everyone telling me to pet her. I don't know what to tell you. She actively does not want me to pet her. BBBWWW. I am currently only streaming on YouTube and Twitch. However, the way I do it is I do a stream on TikTok and then I'll go do a stream on YouTube and Twitch. So I already did a stream on TikTok earlier today. The reason I do it that way is because I use Restream to multi-stream, and it just like TikTok and Instagram don't play nice with the multi-streaming from my phone. If I were to do it from my PC, I could do it no problem. Melissa over on YouTube says, "Do it, must pet." I'll pet her, but she's gonna get annoyed with me. She's gonna get all grumbles. I'm like, yeah, see? She doesn't want me to pet her right now. Yeah, I know, you're so fierce. You're so fierce. I love you. Good girl. Again, that's not great behavior, but she only does it to me and it doesn't hurt. So, like, you know, it really does not hurt at all. Crazy Fox, had to drop off my pup this morning since I'll be away for 2 weeks and miss her already. Leia helps. Oh, Crazy Fox, I'm sorry. But I hope you have fun on your vacation, presumably. Scriptorianaut says, "Murder." Thank you, Scriptorianaut. You're correct. Dr. Nader Recluse over on Twitch says, I got out of my rut and made some progress at work. So, hey, baby steps. Proud of you, man. I'm looking forward to our happy hour tomorrow. I think that'll be a lot of fun. The happy hour with the Lords of the Derps over on YouTube. Goodness, Leia, let yourself be loved, girly. Melissa, I promise you, she is a very loved pup. She is a cat, Ananda. You're correct. Yeah. BBBWWW says, I'm Hart with a Luigi PFP on TikTok. I'm sorry, I only have weird names. Oh, I recognize that on TikTok, yes. Crazy Fox over on Twitch says, yes, vacation/visiting the States for election week. Awesome. Welcome. We're happy to have you. Sorry you have to come during that week. Her fur looks like cotton candy. Horses, you're correct. Yeah, she got groomed a week ago, so she looks great. Logan, Archer is napping under the bed. So I got her groomed on Friday. She's going to look good today. She'll look good tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we're going to the dog park. And she's going to get all muddy and she's going to swim in the river and it's going to completely ruin the grooming. But as long as I get at least a week's worth out of the grooming, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. So Dr. Dana Recluse says, I'm celebrating with one ice cream fudge cake and one sizzling brownie. Before someone moans about sugar, I weigh 110 pounds. My blood pressure is 84/56. Well, I have no concept of what is or is not a good blood pressure. But 110 pounds, yeah, get some calories, my man. Somehow there's always a stream when I'm cooking. LOL. I don't know. I didn't plan it that way. I promise. Blue Alpha. Ashton over on YouTube says, wanted to share that my family has recovered from the hurricanes and now we're gearing up for my sister's wedding. Thank you for bringing joy in these times. That's really sweet of you to say. Thank you so much, Ashton. That's really sweet of you to say. I'm so glad to hear that you guys are doing better and you're ready to celebrate. That's incredible news. That's incredible news. Horse is my sanity in all caps says, do you like cakes? I do. I do like cakes. Yes. Christina on YouTube says, hi from Germany, everyone. Wait, I lost your chat. No. I should really go to sleep, but instead I'm here. No, don't sleep. Just hang out with us. And Dr. Nereklu says, but no. I have a genetic condition, LOL. I'm perfectly fit and have great cardio. I'm sure you are. I wish I was 110 pounds. Nah, I don't really wish I was 110 pounds. Me at like 175, oh my god, I am so hot. I am so hot. I commit to you this. If I can get down to like 175, I'll do some sort of like Alpine Lake photo shoot with Archer and Leia. We'll make it into a calendar. People will love it. People will hate it. It'll be divisive. But I'm not there yet. My diet's going well though. I'm proud of myself. I'm working on it. Veil to Set 17 over on Twitch says, these babies are the best. This is Callie from YouTube. And I'm outlining that book with you as a character in it. So if it's ever published, you will get the first copy. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. Thank you, Callie. Please keep me posted. And if you want notes, send me a draft. If you want me to lie to you, or like if you want exclusively positive feedback, but you don't know if it's a lie or not, also send me a draft, but tell me that's what you want. You know what I mean? Just let me know if you want like exclusive praise or earnest feedback. I'm happy to do either. Goblin, I used to be 110 pounds, but I'm tall, so that was actually really underweight for me. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't care what the scale says. I do not care what the scale says. I care what I look like naked. Oh, Leia, you're such a good girl. Thank you for putting up with me, Leia. What kind of cake should I get for my birthday this weekend? Oh, that's a good question, Sky Jellyfish. I don't know. What you into? Depends what you're looking for in a cake, you know. I really like lemon cake. Ryan Anderson over on YouTube says, join stream. EP Hoosk. Unlike mine, who is currently alternating between pestering his older brother and trying to eat my ear. Yeah, well, that'll be her in a couple of hours. That'll definitely be her in a couple of hours. So, failed to set 17 on Callie on Twitch says Red Velvet. 100% Red Velvet's great. I love Red Velvet cake for a number of reasons. One, just chocolate cake is delicious. Two, it's an excellent vehicle for cream cheese frosting, which is incredible. I tried making a red velvet cake once. I succeeded in making a red velvet cake once, but I thought I had a lot more red food coloring than I did, and I just didn't. And so I discovered why they make it red velvet cake is because if you don't add the red food coloring, it comes out the most unattractive gray color. It looks like well done meat. It is just a deeply unattractive color for a cake. Tasted incredible. But I was just like, this is a gross looking cake. No wonder they had all that red food coloring. Spellbound Chris says, I'm yelling while reading your username. Me too, Spellbound Chris. Me too. Nix over on YouTube says, pet Leia. She does not want me to pet her. I promise you, she does not want me to pet her. As soon as I pet her, she'll grumbles at me. She'll be like, why did you think you could pet me right now? Angel food cake with cream cheese icing is what I make every year for my birthday. Goblin, interesting. I don't think I've ever had angel food cake with cream cheese frosting. Interesting. Tautology says, oh, hey, another live stream. I wonder what the chat is today. I care what I look like naked. Okay, yeah, fair. That's on me. That's on me. I need to stay in my lane. Be like, I'm a pet influencer. I need to make pet content. My B Tao. Goblin says most people do it with just fruit and no icing, but it is delicious. I believe you. I've always used like basically whipped cream as my frosting for angel food cake. Procrastination Moose. I'm sure you've had angel food cake and you just didn't know it. It's just like a very light sponge cake is the way I would describe it. I think I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it has any sort of rising agent. I think it's just like got a ton of air in it, I believe. But again, I could be wrong. Crazy Fox didn't want to be there during the election, but I'm registered in Georgia and haven't gotten my confirmation on my absentee ballot. Yeah, man, you gotta go. Sorry. Diva asks, where's Archerbug? He's under the bed. He's vibing. Basically just whipped egg whites. Okay, that's what I thought, Goblin. Thank you. Dopey Sabs on Twitch says, OMG, she's so cute. I agree, Dopey Sabs. Thank you. Spellbound Chris says, cake is like pizza to me. All cake is good cake. Yeah, I by and large agree with that. Pineapple pizza is not good pizza. I don't mind pineapple pizza. I don't mind it. I'm not wild about anchovies on my pizza. I have this thing about like eating food that looks like it did when it was alive. So I don't like eating, like, if I get served like fish that has the head still on, I am actively grossed out by that. You know, that sort of thing. And the anchovies, when you put them on pizza, they normally are just like, here's a fish. I don't mind anchovies when they're added to like a pasta sauce because they just dissolve in and make it taste all salty and delicious. Socks, did you have those? You had those pineapple pizza emotes locked and loaded. Damn. An emote for every occasion. You don't like olives, Indoctrinated Recluse? Every good relationship has one person who loves olives and one person who hates them. And I love me some olives. Vales Set 17 over on Twitch says, I love carrot cake, but I'm allergic to nuts, so I have to be careful. Oh yeah. I don't know what carrot cake is without nuts. Nothing makes me angrier than a carrot cake with raisins in it. I'm just like, what are you doing? My wife does dislike olives. She has kind of like a goblin. She has a. It's not an allergy, but it's probably best if you treat it as an allergy. She has an aversion to fruit. She does not like fruit. She has basically dismissed an entire food group. And I'm not. I don't know the science behind it, but my theory is it's kind of like how some people are like cilantro tastes like soap to them. You know, that's with like her and fruit. And I've tried to sneak her fruit and stuff like that, and it just doesn't work. She hates it, like all fruit. There are some exceptions to it, but the exceptions are insane. So like she likes apple juice, but not apple cider, right? She likes apples unless they're cooked. Any cooked apples, she's like, no, I'm out. She loves lemon flavored things and like lemon bars and things like that. But if I tried to get her to eat like a key lime pie, she'd be like, this is disgusting. So yeah, but she loves the lime in her gin and tonic. It's wild. It's insane. Um, so yeah, she's a weirdo. Is fruit the only thing she's picky with? Well, no, she doesn't like pickles. She doesn't like olives. She's picky about a lot of stuff, but fruit, she has like a weird, like a. I can only describe it as like a genetic aversion to it. It is fascinating. It's frustrating, Chris, because like I just never have fresh fruit in my house. That's not true. I buy bananas. I eat bananas all the time. That's it. Logan over on YouTube says, "You have a wife?" I've not seen any evidence of my wife. People keep telling me that she exists, but it's a real Shutter Island situation as far as I'm concerned. So, Kizzy over on YouTube says, "Key lime pie is the best." I couldn't agree more, Kizzy. Stormy on Twitch says, "Your wife is confirmed my favorite person for not liking pickles and olives." That's a really low bar to be a favorite person, Stormy. A lot of people have wronged you along the way. If that's what it takes to be number one, a lot of people failed you. So sorry, you have had a hard ass life. Diva over on YouTube says, "My husky's a cheesehead." I mean, so's my husky. So's my Leia. This little girl right here. But she gets it from her dad. So. Every relationship also has one person who eats pickles and one person who does not. Yeah, that's me and her. I love the pickles. She doesn't. So, yeah, you're correct. Amy on YouTube says, "I'm starting a new stable job on Monday after being unemployed on and off for a while. Thank you so much for keeping me entertained with your funny and adorable huskies while I job searched." Thank you for saying that, Amy, and congratulations on the new job. I hope it works out and you rocket to success. You become the world's first benevolent billionaire, and that you slip me like a cool 120 mil. That's all I'm asking. 120 mil, I will shut up. I will be so happy. How does your wife feel about tomatoes and avocados? Hates tomatoes. She hates tomatoes, like on sandwiches and things like that. But she loves. I make like a vodka sauce, so she loves like a tomato sauce like that, or like on pizza, that sort of thing. And she's very pro avocado, very very pro avocado. Yeah. Wait, why can't you have fresh fruit in the house? If she doesn't want to eat it, she won't. But you can have them available for you. No, yes, Dusha, I can, but she actually like gets grossed out by the smell of fruit. So like if I eat something fruity, or if I'm even like drinking like a LaCroix, like a passion fruit LaCroix, and she catches whiff of it, she'll like start gagging. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It's that extreme. Uh, Roulade? I'm going with roulade because you're saying you're French. Hello from Paris, France. It is midnight over here. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, roulade. Pulse Hub on YouTube asks, "Where is Archer?" He's sleeping under the bed. Dusha says, "Oh my God, poor woman." No, she doesn't. She doesn't mind. She doesn't care. I mean, it doesn't like. it doesn't come up that often. You know what I mean? Like people aren't like force feeding her fruit. She can pretty easily avoid it. Look at her. Leia, I just want to pet you. Will you let me pet you? You're going to be Grumbles. You're such a sweet girl. I love you, Miss Grumbles. Oh, I see that snarl turning up. Yeah, I love you so much, Miss Grumbles. I love you so much. Good girl. Okay, good girl. Loving this existential marriage we've got going on. Thanks, Lady K. Blue Alpha Z says, I don't know if I could live in a world without grapes. Well, she lives in a world with grapes. Grapes still exist. She just doesn't like them. She also doesn't like white wine. She likes red wine fine, doesn't like white wine because it's too fruity. Like, yeah. Sock says, having Twitch and YouTube up, I got a replay of that adorable stretch. That's awesome. Thank you, Socks. Haha, in French, you'd read that Riyad. Thanks for the shout out. Well, thank you for correcting me. I appreciate you. TBH, they don't last long with me. You know, grapes are super toxic for dogs, Blue Alpha. Not wearing socks says red wine tastes like Jesus. Wow. Okay, let's keep it PG-13 here, Socks. Okay. Don't be talking about the taste of Jesus. All right. I don't want to get demonetized. Okay. So, calm down. And Dr. Nader Recluse says, yeah, I'm beginning to think I'd rather have a cocktail hour with the lady of the house. Yeah, no, she's fun. She's more fun than I am. So, Callie says, TBH, I'm allergic to life. LOL. I don't believe that for a second. No. I think you're selling yourself short. Stormy says, I get super nervous when I have grapes in the house because my dogs are constantly waiting for food to drop. Yeah. Yeah, that would make me nervous too. Pulse Hub, Archer is still under the bed. Not wearing socks says, I can't breathe, former Catholic. LOL. Oh, so you get it. Okay, so this runs deep. Okay, so you had no clue that was a Freudian slip there until I held that mirror up in front of you. Yeah, you must be in a crisis spiral right now. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Sucks. 70 plus things on my last allergy skin test. Yeah. Ooh, Callie, you are allergic to life. Never mind. I believe it. Just stay inside. Just whew. I mean, you're a writer, so you got a hobby that you perform best when you isolate. It makes total sense. I get it. Where do you have to be subscribed to have access to the cocktail hour? So, Gatal, it is the third tier on YouTube. YouTube wouldn't let me have like fewer than 3 tiers, and it wouldn't let me the cheapest the third tier could be was like $25. So it's like I don't even know what to offer for that. So it's like, oh, monthly cocktail hour, and so far 3 people have signed up for it. So that's awesome. I love that. I'm looking forward to it. It's good. First one's going to be tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 a.m. UK time, 1:30 a.m. Europe time. We're doing a happy hour. What if we have tier 3 on Twitch? Baba Black Sheep. I haven't unlocked that. It's just for YouTube now. But I promise you I will be revisiting subs, and I just want to make sure they're aligned across every platform is the thing. So like if you're paying one amount on one platform, I want to make sure you get the same things that people paying the same amount on other platforms are getting also. Sugar Cookie, I'm allergic to heat. Makes Oklahoma summers fantastic to deal with. Oh, I'm sorry. Are Oklahoma summers hot? I don't know. I don't have a Patreon. So if there's a Patreon out there that says Siberian Derpskis, they are lying. It's not me. I know there are a lot of fake. I have like no joke, like 13 people pretending to be me on Facebook. So yeah, just be careful there. Indoctrinated Recluse says, hell, I get paid $500 a month for tests being run on me because I have a condition that only 20 others have had since 2006. You might not make that much, but 70 allergies sounds monetizable. Indoctrinated Recluse with the humble brag. I don't want to brag, but I got super gonorrhea. I don't know why I went gonorrhea. I'm sorry. It does not. It's not an STD. Well, I don't know if it's not an STD. It might be, but Pulse Hub, yeah, 13. Like at least 13 on Facebook. No joke. If you just search Siberian Derpskis on Facebook, it's real hard to tell which one's me and which one isn't. So yeah, and Meta has been zero help getting rid of them. 100 degrees in Oklahoma. Oof. Yeah, no thank you. Npinda over on YouTube says, curious. Do you see a crow and come up with crow-pathetic, followed by a script to incorporate the word into a short, or do you think of the pun on the fly? I thought of it on the fly. The way my content works is I film everything. So I probably film about 20 minutes of Instagram stories every day. And then if something funny or novel or cute happens, I will download that footage and turn it into a video for other platforms, for YouTube and Twitch and Instagram and that sort of thing. So, yeah. Also, don't give me too much for Cropacetic. I feel like that was just like sitting there. That's not my crowning achievement in pun. Blood tears. Indoctrinated Recluse says blood tears, blood tears. I've bragged so much about it. It's called hematohidrosis. But if you can pronounce that, good luck. How'd I do? Hematohidrosis? Or is it hematohydrosis? Holly says, greetings from Maryland. Weather is perfect. 70 degrees and sunny. Perfect dog weather. That sounds wonderful, Holly. I'm jealous. Melissa over on YouTube says it gets to 100 degrees Fahrenheit in Arkansas in the summer, and it can feel like 110. Instant sweat. Yuck. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Delicate Dreams ASMR over on YouTube says, Leia is so stinking cute. Oh my god. Actually, she probably said, Leia is so stinking cute. Oh my god. It was an ASMR joke. Reborn Blader. I acknowledge that your name on YouTube is Reborn Blader, but in my head I read it as Reborn Bladder. Do you always go to the same dog park with the Huskies? Do you think they give you the same issues with leaving if you go to a different one? No. When we go to different ones, sometimes I'll take them to a small one that's really close. They only want to stay for like less than 10 minutes. They want to stay for less than 10 minutes. I took them to the small one on Monday. We were there for a grand total of 8 minutes. And then they were both just like, okay, let's go. Let's go for a walk. Paul Sub says, coming from YouTube, pet Archer, please. I'm hanging out with Leia right now, Paul Sub. I will go visit Archer. We will hang out with him. I will pet him. He's just under the bed. Don't worry. It'll happen. I promise you. Sunset over on YouTube says, have you tried to travel on the road with them? Yeah, they don't like road trips. They don't like road trips because I don't let them stick their head out the window. They love being in the car as long as they can stick their head out the window. But if we're on the highway, I don't want them to stick their head out the window. I'm worried it's it will, like a rock will hit them or something like that. Hall's Jessica over on YouTube says, are you gonna get more pussycats? Yeah, I think I am. I think I am eventually. Yes. So, I love how you named her Leia because I love Star Wars. Thank you, Top Maverick. Me too. Sugar Cookie brags, my dog likes to barf in the car. Okay, well, let's, try not to make other people too jealous. You know what I mean? Indoctrinated Recluse says, Little Birdie told me the engine and levels for ME5 are complete. They're moving on to level and character modeling. It's looking good, boys. ME5 is in Mass Effect 5? And are we counting Andromeda as Mass Effect 4? Mass Effect 5, yes. Okay, that's awesome. That's great news. Hope it doesn't suck. Logan says, how did we manage to survive? How did Archer manage to survive Leia attacks all these times? He's a beefy boy. Goblin says, my dog just sleeps in her bed in the back seat. She is so good in the car. Yeah, if I close the windows, Leia starts screaming. So Archer's fine in the car, but Leia starts screaming. Rin and Tucker over on Twitch says, Jonathan, I don't know if I've said this before, but I had a Star Wars themed wedding. That's incredible, Rin. That's incredible. I'm so jealous. I told my wedding planners that the vibe I wanted, not theme, but vibe I wanted for my wedding was John Wick cocktail hour. Just like a lot of bisexual lighting and cool vintage couches and a lot of like angry Eastern European men trying to kill me. That's all I wanted. I had to make some compromises somewhere along the way. I got close. I really like my wedding. Good thing your wife isn't in this one. I don't know that she's not in this one. Sucks. She might be. DRK says bisexual lighting. Yeah, bisexual lighting is like purples and blues and reds. Just Google bisexual lighting and you'll see. Also, what is bisexual lighting? And have Serbian thugs kill you? They are great. I'm half Serbian, you know that. Indoctrinated Recluse. My mom is Serbian American. Yeah. Marry a nerd so your wedding can be nerdy. Says Goblin. This is good advice. Dusha, I don't know if I'm going to dress them up for Halloween. Lady K says, what counts as bisexual lighting? I think at least you need like purple and blue to be bisexual lighting. But if you go purple, blue, red, like that's pretty great. Spellbound Chris says, Goblin, I'm marrying an emo and having a gothic wedding. That sounds incredible. Yeah, I love that. I went to a gothic wedding. It was awesome. I just like vibes, you know? I like it when people commit to a vibe. Stormy C says, I'm low-key jealous of the Taylor ones. I haven't gotten fun ones like that. You mean like weddings? DRK says, have you ever dressed up the dogs for Halloween? No, I haven't, because they don't really tolerate costumes. Not wearing socks says, bisexual lighting and a bisexual king or queen. All lighting is bisexual lighting when I'm around. Fair. Goblin says, my wedding will be forest fairy vibes. I love that, Goblin. Indoctrinated Recluse, can your mom get me a Schengen visa by any chance? America is turning a bit too violent for my tastes. I have no idea. I don't think so. I'm sorry. Unless you weren't talking to me. Are you holding two devices at Leia while you're also reading from it? Logan, I'm not. I'm just holding one device. It's my phone. So like half of my screen shows Leia and the other half shows the chat. However, I can only see like one or two chat messages at a time. So if it's like vibrating like this, it's because my thumb is feverishly scrolling to try to read everything that people are sending me. Weddings and marriage are overrated. Melissa, don't say that. Don't be like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. I think they're wonderful if you find the right person. If you're lucky enough to find the right person. Emmy says, love your videos. Thank you, love from Croatia. Thank you, Emmy. It's really sweet of you to say. Doesn't your phone overheat with all this? My iPhone would be capable of nuclear fusion at the end of a 1-hour stream. Well, whenever I use Restream, Abhishek, my phone does like die pretty quickly. I can only do a Twitch and YouTube stream for about an hour before my phone is like, you done, kid. So I always make sure that it's fully charged before I do anything. Fab over on YouTube says, does she consider it creepy we're filming her though? I mean, my Shelties don't care about anything even close to personal space, so it's probably fine. I don't think Leia has a concept of creepy. Do you comb Leia and Archer on a daily basis? Logan, no, not every day. I try to brush them at least like once or twice a week, but they both really hate being brushed. So they only tolerate it for like maybe a minute. How do you dual stream from phone? Brandon, I use Restream. So I pay like, I don't know, it's like $30 a month or something like that. And then for whatever reason, Restream doesn't have an app. You have to do it in the browser. So I'm just doing everything in Safari on my iPhone right now. Tusha says, if you find the right person and you make this day really about you and your partner, not the guests, I may show. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, kind of. I wanted our wedding to be more about the guests than us, you know, because the wedding, the best part about the wedding for me was, you know, literally all of my favorite people in the world were in one room at the same time. And that never happens. So Goblin says, at least do it in Chrome. Jesus, Goblin, just stay in your lane, all right? Sock says, finding the other person is the hard part. Yeah, I agree with that. Wait, Chris, I'm missing what you guys are talking about. Right, at least he will get alerts from all the bits and gifted subs. Okay, I missed what you were saying. I'm scrolling back up. I'm trying to see what that conversation was. In it, he won't be able to keep up with all the alerts everywhere. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Well, yep, you're correct. Look, I am freely admitting this is not the ideal setup. However, for this kind of like just chatting stream where I want to point the camera at the Huskies, that's the best I got. Said earlier, it's going to be a whole new world when you game stream and can see 20 chats at once. Oh yeah, no, I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about that. I basically have everything I need except for the mic. I ordered a mic, a nice mic. I'm gonna set it all up this weekend. I'm like kind of moving my desk and getting my streaming spot set up. I won't have the cool lighting in place. I'm ordering a one of those like faux neon signs that's made out of LEDs, and it's like a stylized version of like Leia and Archer's silhouette. I'm very excited about that. It's so stupid, and I'm really excited about it. Just like as a thing for me to have, I'm really excited about. So, yeah. But we're definitely gonna. I probably won't have that until like late November, early December. There's a weirdly long manufacturing time on it. But yeah, so it won't be like completely decorated. I was also looking at. Have you guys heard of? Do you know Nanoleaf? They do all those like cool things that like every streamer has. Of like the cool light up triangles and hexagons on the wall and shit like that. They have a new product, which I think is meant for like sneakerheads, which is just like basically a glass shoebox that has a cool LED light in it that you can change the colors for. I was thinking of getting a couple of those and putting them behind me on the stream, and then like as people send gifts to like Archer and Leia, I was thinking of just like putting those in the boxes and kind of like rotating every month what's there. I just thought that would be cool, a cool way to involve the community. But yeah, no, I'm really excited about game streaming. I'm really excited about game streaming, mostly because like playing video games is my favorite thing to do on the planet, and I'd love to do it and like hang out with you guys while I'm doing it. So, wear my shirt for your first stream. No promises, Goblin, but I am gonna wear it for the next top 5 comments video. So it really just depends where I am in the laundry rotation. It also really depends how cold it is in my basement, whether or not I wear that t-shirt for the first stream. Dusha says, okay, my 6-year-old just got a Venom costume, and my 8-year-old got a Ghostbusters one. Guess who chose the outfits? I don't know. I'm not sure. Valentino with a $1 super chat that is blank for me. I hope I'm not missing a message that you said, but thank you for the doll. You didn't have to do that, Valentino. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have I tried it on? Does it fit? I've not tried it on yet, Gobble. I'm sure it will fit. It was what, an extra large? That'll definitely fit. Gassy Goat and Melissa want to know what kind of games I play. Yes, I play all games. Yes, I'm a gamer. Capital G. Yeah, I play all kinds of games. I'm not well, not very good, but yeah, I'm not gonna be like, check out my sick 20-to-1 KD ratio. That's not that's not me. My KD ratio normally hovers right around 1. High kills, but also high deaths. So, are the Huskies allowed in the basement? Procrastination Moose, they will be. They will be. I'm also going to definitely set up a Leia cam. It won't be set up for like my first stream. I'm having like a bitch of a time finding a wireless webcam. You'd be surprised, but like you search for wireless webcam and on Amazon, all the top results are not wireless. So I'm just like, why is this so difficult to find? But I want to set up a wireless webcam and point it at Leia's bed so that I can have a Leia cam when I stream. And I might actually set up 2. I might set up one that points at her bed and then one on the other side of this window pointed right here so that you can see her snoozing. I can't put one out here. It'll just get like rained on and destroyed in the first hour and a half. But yeah. Milky Moon says, any plans for Halloween? Yeah, I'm going to be streaming. Halloween is when Dragon Age Veilguard comes out. So I'm going to be streaming Dragon Age Veilguard. Doggo is dreaming of running. Yeah, Valentina. She loves to run. Did you try surveillance cams? I did, but they're so expensive, socks. They're really expensive. I don't want to spend like $150 on like a wireless surveillance cam. I'm looking in the $30 to $50 range is kind of what I'm willing to spend on a Leia cam. Goblin says, I'm sad I can't watch because I too will be playing Dragon Age. That's fair. But I'm not going to play Dragon Age like every day. Like, I want to change it up. And I definitely also want to do that Baldur's Gate 3 run where we roleplay as Leia. I say we because I really want the community's help doing that. Indoctrinated Recluse says, that reminds me I forgot to ban myself. Oops. Yeah, that's on you. Honor system. So maybe try looking at Wise. They may have some cameras that are wireless. They do, but it's like blink cameras. Okay. Well, Wise is like a walled garden. You have to do everything within the Wise ecosystem. I was actually involved in the Wise beta like years ago, so I got a bunch of free Wise cameras to like help test them. Like 7 years ago. But I'm just looking for something that can like basically a wireless webcam that can connect to my computer, and in like OBS I can use as like a source and I can add it to the scene. So Logan wants to know if we can go to Archer now. Yeah, we've been on Leia for like 43 minutes. Let's go hang out with Archer for a bit. Let's go see Archer. He's under the bed. I'll crawl under my bed so that we can hang out with Archer because Logan wants to. I'm kidding. I want to as well. So let's go see what Archer's up to. It's Archer time. Hi, Bug. Look at that stretch. Archer, everyone wanted to see you. Everyone wanted to see you, mister. Does not care. Couldn't be bothered. How you doing, Mr. Man? Archer, the chat is spamming your emotes right now. Just so you know, they're super excited that you're here. He is very EP, you're right. Did it get too hot out for him? No, I don't think so. He just rotates. He just always rotates. Yeah. What's their favorite treat store? And hi, Archer. Melissa, I think their favorite treat store is probably All the Best, which is a small local Seattle chain. But Leia gets most excited for Petco because they sell those cookies that she's obsessed with. He is a handsome boy. Thank you. Thank you, Gassy Goat. Gassy Goat, not Gassy Ghost. Sorry, my bad. Who's your favorite? S. Brandon. I do not have. I love them both equally. They are both my favorite. Right, Bug? Look at him stretch. What are you doing all the way? He's so long. Can you tell how long he is? He's a long boy. I'm obsessed with getting the cookies. She's obsessed with her getting the cookies. She's obsessed with socks. Honestly, me too. And Petco's open super late. They're open till 9. So, you know. Would you get another dog? Which breed apart from a husky? Cowboy. I'm actively planning on getting another dog, another husky, in the new year. It's not going to be for several months, so don't get too excited. But yeah. I'm sleeping. F off is new to me. This is not a Shelty thing. No, this isn't an F off vibe. This is just a this is a yeah, I'm a snoozer. Celia. Celia. Calm down. I said dog 3 is not on the way. Dog 3 will happen, but it's not like imminent. What was your aspiration to get a husky? I grew up with huskies, Surrette. Um I grew up with them, so yeah, I just love huskies. I love dogs with big personalities. And any dog can have a big personality, but every husky does have a big personality. So if you want to be guaranteed to get a dog with a big personality, get a husky. Cowboy says, another husky. I'm so excited to see them interact. Me too. Me too. Do I have a favorite antic that they do? Aislinn. Is the S silent in that? Is it Aylin or Aislinn? Either way, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Yes, I do. So for Leia, it's definitely when she leaps over the fences at the dog park. That's my favorite. Because if people are around, they're just like not expecting it. They're just like, oh my god, that dog just cleared that fence. And it's fun to see other people's reactions. And Archer, what's my favorite antic of yours? I think when he goes on a bone tour, he gets really excited when he gets a frozen raw bone at night, and sometimes he'll just like, he's so excited he wants to take it on a tour through the house. Aislinn? It is Aislinn. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. Should I say on order? Thank goodness I have Malamute. On order. Yeah, on orders. Approps. Cowboy says, by the way, just letting you know, I'm from India, so your content is reaching everywhere. Congratulations. That's really sweet of you to say, Cowboy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I am deeply humbled by just how many people we reach. It's actually kind of like crazy for me to wrap my brain around. Does he ever take his pig on tour? No, Blue Alpha. He doesn't really run around the house with his pig, but he does move it from location to location. And I will say, whenever I leave him alone, if I'm gone for like an hour or two, I'll come back and the pig will be on the bed. So that tells me that he went and like sought out his pig and then took it and jumped on the bed so that he could like have his comfort pig with him. And that happens like no joke, like every time I leave. Um, so I think that's really cute. It means a lot to me that the pig means a lot to him, if that makes sense. Because the pig was a Christmas present for him when he was in hospital this past December. So we visited him, I think on Christmas Eve, and we brought him the pig. And the staff of the hospital really loved it. They took and sent a bunch of pictures to me of him carrying the pig around. And they said that every day when they had to go clean out his crate, he'd pick up his pig and he'd stand outside the crate, annoyed, just holding onto the pig while they cleaned it. So I honestly kind of expected him to not care about the pig when I got it for him. but he really loved it. So I cried when he got it. My whole family were getting Archer updates because I was so worried about him. Thank you, Socks. Yeah, no, that was for real. After his surgery, there was like 5 days there, 5 or 6 days, where we weren't sure if the surgery worked. And though that was that was so scary for me because there wasn't a plan B. There was no plan B. Um, and it's such a rare surgery that the surgeon had to consult with like 3 other surgeons from around the country. And yeah, he had a chylothorax. DRK, I see you're asking why did he go to the hospital? And basically his chest cavity was filling with fluid from his lymphatic system. And the way they describe the chylothorax is it's leaky ducts in his lymph nodes. So he had surgery. They went in there and again, this is a layman describing this, so this isn't like super technical, but they basically like soldered shut his lymph ducts so they'd stop leaking. But for like 5 or 6 days after the surgery, they kept leaking, and they kept having to drain a liter of fluid every day from his chest cavity. And that first week after surgery was just so terrifying. It was so scary because the doctor kept being like, I think he can go home tomorrow. And then she was like, he cannot go home tomorrow. And it was just such a roller coaster of like 1 hour, they'd be like, yay, he seems like he's doing a lot better. And then like literally 2 hours later, they'd be like, we just had to drain another liter of fluid from him. But yeah. And then like kind of related, but unrelated, he was home for like a week and then he had an IVDD flare up where his back was in just a ton of pain, and it looked like he was dying because he did that thing that he does sometimes when he's in a lot of pain where he just like went in the backyard and hid. Like it was just such a scary time. It was so scary. But yeah, I mean he's back to 100, you know. He's back to his old self. So thank you for asking. Yeah, it was terrifying. Goblin said, I'm glad I didn't discover you until after all that. You only discovered me this year, Goblin? That's genuinely very surprising. You become like a member of the core group, you know? Blue Alpha says, can you pet him for me? Of course I will. Of course I will. Hi, Bug. I'm going to pet you. Look at his stretches. What a good boy. You're such a good boy. Goblin said, I know I'm insane. Well, as long as you know. Putting all the jokes back in the bag. That is terrifying. Yeah, Fab. No, it was terrifying. I mean, I kept a sense of humor during it. But yeah, he's my baby boy, you know? I hope you guys have a much better Christmas this year. I'm sorry you went through all that. Thank you, Sky Jellyfish. Me too. Yeah, I think we will. I hope we will. So, kind of a low bar for us to hurdle. So, Lana over on YouTube says, I'm already looking forward to the third Husky next year. Me too, Lana, frankly. Marie Smith says, why is it completely dark? Because people yelled at me that they wanted to go see Archer, and Archer is under my bed, Marie. I don't know what to tell you. I was hanging out with Leia for like 45 minutes, and the woke mob was like, we have to go see Archer. I was like, okay, let's go see Archer. And now we're just in the dark. Kalika says, I'm glad I didn't miss the live. I thought I might have. Well, Kalika, I'm probably going to end the live in like 10 minutes. So sorry for being on for such a short period of time. Blue Alpha Z says, the woke mob. Yeah, I said it. Evil Primordial God of Heroes says, hi, I'm Caesar. My family joining HoloLive. Hi, Caesar. Kara Sarah says, much love to all the amazing vets. Yeah, sincerely. Archer had had an incredible team. An incredible team. The diabolical left demanded Archer, the fiends. Your words, not mine. Confused Noctis, but also mine. Blue Alpha Z says, "I prefer to be labeled as Archer's #2 fan." Yeah, you can have the silver medal spot. Yeah. Mysterious Martel says, "I will bake a cookie for you. Please don't give to the Huskies because they're chocolate. I promise I won't." Thank you, Martel. I've been a pain in his butt for a couple years, at least a year of chaos story responses. No, oh God, no. Sucks. You are so far away from my most unhinged responses. I promise you. You've not been featured on top 5 comments, I don't think. Have you? Actually, one of the people who looked after Archer drew this while he was in hospital. I have no clue who did it. I think it was one of the vet techs. But it's straight up one of my favorite drawings of Archer ever. Anyway, it's on the fridge. Let's go see Leia. Let's go see Leia, Butt. Miss Butt, what are you doing hiding under the pillows? Look, she's so eepy. Look at her. You're such a good girl. Okay, bye, I guess. In her little Leia cave. In her little Leia cave. You're such a good girl, Leia Butt. Top Maverick over on YouTube just had some delicious lasagna for dinner. Thanks for sharing. Well, sharing the information, not the lasagna. She did build a fort. Yeah, she loves to mess up these pillows and just... She's such a good girl. She is so cute. Thank you for saying so. I think so, but I'm biased. I lay your butt. She's such a good girl. This isn't making for, like, great cinematography, you know? My options are total darkness with Archer under the bed or an obscured husky buried under pillows. That's it. Take your pick, chat. Blue Alpha Z, also Jonathan got buried before, but when you get the chance, can you look at my Discord DM? Maybe a little important for Twitch. I will do that. Yes, thank you. Thank you for giving me a heads up. How do you get the fur off that couch? I don't, Milky Moon. I just gave up. DJ Sam Carter over on Twitch says, "They're so fluffy. I love it." I agree. Thank you. She did make a fort. Look at her. Look at her in a little fort. She's so protected from the elements and the invaders. How do you groom them, fluffy monsters? I pay someone to do it for me, Scarlet. That's how. They are terrorists when being groomed. So, yeah, I just pay someone else to do it. I don't know what to tell you. I used to try to groom them myself. It's awful. Used to do the thing. People are like, "Oh, all you have to do, simple trick, smear some peanut butter on the side of the shower wall, and they'll just lick the peanut butter and let you do whatever they want." That does not work with Leia. Just straight up, she's like, "Fuck this peanut butter, leave me alone." So yeah, it's that's my little girl. I love her so much. Chris says, handling the fur for one husky is nearly impossible. When I have my second, I shall also give up. Yeah, I just gave up. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just going to have a dirty house forever. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah. And that's why I will 10 out of 10 times pay someone else to do it for me. It's worth it. It's so worth it. So worth the money because I don't have to deal with all the rest of it. I like the cling wrap to the head with peanut butter to clip nails videos. Yeah, I mean, it's just none of those things would ever work on Leia. They are too smart to be bribed like that, Scarlet. Thank you. Leia looks like she's going to fall asleep. Maria, I think she is asleep right now. I think she's snoozing. She's such a good girl. Look at her little ears he's poking out. Her little flippy flops. You're such a good girl, Leia. Thank you for putting up with me, baby butt. Clumsy Tacos on Twitch says, mine tried to drop kick me when I tried to bathe him in the bathroom. We have to have him harnessed and leashed in the backyard. Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, sleepy girl. Bye, sleepy girl. King of ADHD, it is Leia. But she's very eepy right now. She buried herself. She made herself a little pillow fort, and she wants me to leave her alone. Fab says, fun fact, my wife is effing allergic to dogs, and she told me she wanted another one. Now, mostly horrible coughing. Worth it? Probably. Well, no. Yes, worth it. Couldn't agree more. She is cute. Thank you, Socks. Indoctrinated Recluse says, also, can I just say, if my dog did that air high five Archer did, she would have an unending cornucopia of treats for the rest of the week. I mean, I fed Archer a lot of treats after that. I know the video cuts off before then, but trust me, he got his treats. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much Leia's couch. I mean, this used to be like her bed, but she kind of just ignores it now in favor of the couch. But like, I get it. This does look more comfortable. So, Goblin says, my dog is 18 pounds. But I still can't bathe her. Apparently, she's great for the groomer, though. Well, that sounds wonderful. How do you get any work done with how cute she is? OMG. Cowboy, I don't. My clients hate me. This morning, Archer made a play for it. Yeah, he did. You know what? She lets him on there. She lets him on that side. Can Leia breathe properly like that? Marie, I assume so. I mean, she sleeps like this a lot. The groomer only charges you $55 Canadian dollars. That's like 17 American cents. That's a cheap groomer. I have no idea what the conversion rate for Canadian to USD is. No clue. $55. What the heck, right? Yeah, treasure that groomer. Yeah, correct. Leia's with tip, admittedly with tip, but still, the whole thing cost me $225. American, not Canadian. So yeah, it's like exactly $450 every time I want to get both of them groomed. It's just, of course, they just like found the most expensive groomer on the planet. However, I will say I've been to like every groomer in North Seattle, and I settled on this one. And like, there's a reason they're the most expensive. They're like clearly the best. And Leia's fur in particular is so prone to matting. Like, her belly is just so prone to matting. I'm really glad I found this place, because they're the only ones who are like, no, we're not going to shave her. We're going to like do all of these steps. And every other place is like, man, we got to shave her. There's no other option. So, yeah. Emmy says, fun fact, you can actually spin fur into yarn. Bad yarn, but yarn. Emmy, I don't need yarn that bad. I'm not that hard up for yarn. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. I don't need that yarn. So, Ashley became a member at the level derp. Thank you, Ashley. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate you. If you link your YouTube account with Discord, you should have access to the subscriber chat in the Siberian Derpscord. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. You should tell him to use a little purple shampoo on her to make her whiter. Does that work? I mean, she comes back super white. Her belly comes back super white. Emmy says the bar for my golden is on the floor with all that he's done. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Dr. No Recluse, are you people serious? I had to pay like $320 just for my Mastiff to live with me for 4 months. That's so much money. How is she still asleep? Fab, well, I mean, she's awake until 2 a.m. every night, so, you know. Andrew wants to know, do I think Leia is wondering why you're just standing over her talking? Andrew, I've been doing this since she was like 8 weeks old. She is very used to it. Aaron says, you may not need Leia hair yarn, but I bet you could sell the hell out of it. I don't know. I think I'd sell it to like 3 people, but I'd sell a lot of it to like 3 people. You know what I mean? Yes, purple shampoo is best for white fur. I worked in a hair salon where we sold horse shampoo for a pedantic blonde clients. Interesting. No, Jess, I've never had any neighbor say anything about the pups. But my neighbor's dogs, there make more noise than Archer and Leia. So, Mom's Boss says you really do have the patience of a saint, even when sleep deprived. Well, I don't get mad at them for being huskies. Kind of that's like what they are. Thank you for praising my patience, but like I don't know what to tell you. Like I never understood people who like get mad at their dog for being a dog. It's like it's a dog. What do you want? It sucks. I never said Simba was bad. I said Simba made more noise than Leia and Archer, which is true. I don't care about the noise. Noise doesn't bother me. I've never once complained to my neighbors about their dogs. So I'm not a curmudgeon. Emmy says it takes a lot of work on ye old spinning wheel found in grandmother's attic and used with her old golden. It was very accommodating to me, relentlessly brushing her for an hour to spin a little yarn. That's cool, actually. That's really cool. I wish I knew how to do that and had the inclination to do it. But I have neither. Oh, excuse me. Speaking of sleep deprived. Well, everyone, my phone is literally about to die. So I think that means I should give these moonsters a pup cup. Leia Butt, would you like a pup cup? Yeah, do you want a pup cup, pretty girl? Do you want me to go bring you a pup cup? You're so sweet and wonderful. Okay, she's like, come back with the pup cup. All right, I'll be back with the pup cup. Let's go get her a pup cup. All right. Where are these dishes? I'm just going to reuse these dishes from the last pup cup. I think that's fine. All right. Let's give Miss Leia her pup cup. Hi, pretty girl. Look at her licking her chops already. Yeah, she's like, I smell something. Yeah, it's just whipped cream, Leia, but okay. Let's see what we can do, Miss Butt. Let's see what we can do for you, huh? Leave it. Leia Butt. You're a very beautiful girl. Wait, let me do this. There we go. And I love you more than anything. Thank you for putting up with this live. Okay? Okay? Good girl, Leia Butt. Good girl. Enjoy. Okay, let's go. Let's go bring Archer his pup cup. Good girl. Enjoy, Leia Butt. Okay, let's go deliver Archer his pup cup under the bed because he can't be expected to get up. Which, like, honestly, fair. Where's my handsome boy Archer? Handsome boy Archer, there he is. Bug, bug, bug. What's this? What's this, mister? Archer Bug. You gotta turn around, Archer. Do you want this pup cup? You have to turn around. There he is. Archer the Bug. You're a very handsome man. And I love you more than anything. Thank you for putting up with me in this life. Good boy. Good boy. Nexie, I'm sorry. You only caught the end of the stream. I'm sorry. But thanks for showing up at all. I appreciate you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. We'll go live again tomorrow. I appreciate you all. Take care. Enjoy your Thursday evening or Friday morning, wherever you are. And yeah, talk to you later. Oh, Archie, you missed a bit.